Hey guys, Jago123 back again with another review for you. Out of my Smoke and Mirrors decks, I have so far reviewed the Smoke deck and the Mirror deck, and now I will be doing the next in the series, the Eco deck. So let's get into it. Alright, so looking at the box, it is sort of like a pea green color, like maybe sort of more. It's kind of like a brownish green color, if you can tell at all. It's slightly metallic. I mean, not the cellophane. I mean, when I get off the cellophane, I'll show you what I mean. But it is slightly metallic. But yeah, the front is the standard D&D front. It says playing cards, D&D with the logo. The side, it says Dan and Dave, illustrated by Cy Scott. It is nice. You can also tell that the green is that green is a little bit metallic too, besides the cello. But yeah, the other side is distributed by the Dan and Dave Playing Card Company. Bottom, Dan and Dave logo, dananddave.com, distributing stuff. The top, it says Smoke and Mirrors, and it says Eco right there. If you can see that at all past the glare. And then the back, where this differs from, give me a sec. Where this differs from the classic Dan and Dave decks is it doesn't have the border around it, and on the back design it doesn't have the extra little circles and stuff, which is different. I will be comparing it, or I will be for sure comparing this one to this one later when I get to it. But yeah, so that's the box. On the flap it also has the little DD again. But yeah, so let's open it up. After doing 2 decks already, I kind of got this down to like a science. Getting reviews done quickly. Now you can really tell it is more gold-ish, really, if you hold it up to the light. It is a little bit more goldish green. If you can see, it is slightly metallic. And like the side, the green is metallic, and you can see it's getting the glare from my iPod, which will show it. But yeah, it's really nice. So now let's open it up. And on the inside flap, as we've seen with the Smoke and Mirror deck, they have a little design. Pop it open. What differs already from the old deck to the new deck is how the inside is colored, unlike the old one. So now let's open it up. There are those circles in the flaps again. And let's pop it out. Alright, so as you can see, the inside of the box is colored. But the deck so far looks really nice. They did the same sort of setup again with the 2 ad cards and the 2 jokers again. But so yeah, so far the deck looks really nice. But so the extra cards that you'll get are, like I said, like in the past 2 decks, the D&D logo, just ad cards, and if you can tell, it is green, like the color of the deck, instead of black. But the back design is, let me get out one of these cards real quick. Just compare the backs, because they do differ slightly. The backs, obviously save for color, are different. For the new one, it has thinner borders, as you can see. It does have thinner borders, which I do like, because you'll get a better design. That was one of the things that disappointed me about this, I'm pretty sure, is how it didn't have thinner borders. But as you can also see, the differences are the dots, like with the box. It does not have the extra dots outside of it, they just simpled it down. And as you can also tell, the green one is metallic compared to the red one. But yeah, so it is metallic, it's just made up with the little dots and stuff again. But yeah, it is a really nice back design. Throw these over here. This these cards are normal white. They are not the off-white like the Smoke and Mirror decks, by the way. But now for the Jokers, they are the standard D&D Jokers. You know, the reflected guy with the cane. These are green though, and they still do not have the pips, which is, if I can find the Joker in here quick enough, as you can see they have the DD, which is the difference. One of the large differences, but you know. Alright, but yeah, so the Jokers are nice. Very nice, of course, as always. They tend to have nice things. The Ace of Spades is a standard Dan Ace of Spades with the green, slightly metallic, is the nice detail and stuff, you know, standard pips. Dan and Dave Playing Card Company at the bottom. Now through the rest of the deck, standard pips, standard pip formation and everything completely standard until you get to the court cards, which this is what I was really waiting for, is the custom court cards, which is why I did the Smoke and Mirror decks down a little, because court cards weren't exciting. The court cards are green, matching with the green tones of the deck, and it is slightly metallic, as you can see. It is a nice, like, sort of like bronzy green mixture, sort of, for the crown and stuff, with different shades of green and stuff, which is nice. So, you know, all the court cards are like that. And now, the red decks, where it differs, or the red cards, not the red decks, where it differs is the red cards are that green, too, the metallic green, which is definitely a nice change. But yeah, so you go through the court cards, same deal. And black cards are black, red cards are green, all the way through the end of the deck. Alright, so now, handling wise, V-deck dribbles really nicely. You know, it's the same stock with all of the decks, really, really nice feel. This deck, for whatever reason, feels a little stiffer. So they might actually have differing stocks. I'm not sure. But it feels a little stiffer. But overall, it feels really, really nice. The deck, going through it, it doesn't feel like the old V6s, but it doesn't feel like the new Smoke and Mirror decks. It doesn't have like that same sort of just weird feel to it that I was getting out of the other ones, which is interesting. But yeah, it fans really well. Like, that's an incredible fan. And with the thin borders, where I got sort of disappointed with the V6s, you get the full pattern going around, which is nice. You know, I could totally just do it fans like this to show you, which would make life easier. But yeah, it looks really nice with the green. And with the spreads, you know, you're going to get a good Dan and Dave spread. I can show you nice and even and stuff. But yeah, overall, this deck is a wiener too. It is a nice deck. This deck I would amp up to a 10. This deck would definitely get a 10 out of me. This is a really nice deck. Once again, the Smoke and Mirror decks did not get a 10. We're just like at a 9.5 just because of the lack of custom color with the court cards and stuff. But otherwise, those decks were awesome. But this deck with the custom colors and everything, it definitely gets a 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah, so that is it for the Smoke and Mirrors Eco Edition deck, the new one. But yeah, that's it for this review. I'll see you guys next time with the Denim deck. Adios.